It's difficult to get your head around the fact that the LG V40 was only released 4 months ago, and now we have a successor in the form of the LG V50 ThinQ. But is it really enough of a step up over the V40? Naturally, the biggest inclusion to the LG V50 will be the 5G connectivity, but with 5G networks at almost 0% adoption, it makes it an odd device in some ways. The design is similar to that of the LG G8 ThinQ, but it doesn't really include many of the neat hands-free tricks. I will say though that the display is superb and easily one of the most impressive portions of the V50, so there is no doubt about that. With the addition of the Snapdragon 855, the device also flies and matches the snappiness of the S10 when cruising through menus and loading into applications. It will need to harness the power of that Snapdragon chipset too, thanks to the typically LG oddball inclusion of an optional secondary display that acts as a control pad for gaming or simply a second screen for consuming content. You could argue that this in some ways is technically an LG folding device, and in some ways it does remind me of the Nintendo 3DS. Whilst the G8 has the hands-free controls as a kind of differentiator, it seems that this is the real differentiator for the LG V50. The biggest concern will be pricing, as this will most definitely be key to whether it sells or not. The rest of the included hardware is very much by the numbers, but not in a bad way. The triple camera hardware includes the very same triple setup as found on the LG V40, so we know what to expect at the very least. Beyond that, the LG V50 ThinQ is very similar to the already available LG V40, but with a little bit of 5G connectivity thrown into the mix. As always, we will reserve full judgment until our full review, but at this early stage, the LG G8 ThinQ does seem like a much easier sell, at least until 5G grows some real roots. Either way, be sure to subscribe to see all of our content coming out of MWC 2019, but until next time, this is Damien from 9to5 Google saying thanks again for watching, and I will speak to you later.